Welcome back to Pickleball Journey. Today we are talking about the #1 dink killer. We're going to bring a couple drills to avoid this mistake.
My name's Elisha.
I'm Justin.
Let's get into it. Real quick, guys, we're giving away 2 more quarter zips. These are fantastic. Leave a comment below about the sport that you played before pickleball, or if you played any, if pickleball was your first sport. Leave that comment below. We would love to read them.
All right, so let's get right into talking about the #1 dink mistake. So too often, people let the ball get too far behind them. So I'm going to show some examples, Elisha and I here, where we're letting the ball get too far behind ourselves. It's here. Oh, here we go. Let's get back. See how specifically on that ball, I'm hitting that behind myself here. I want to be out in front, but notice on these balls, I'm too far behind. So here we go, letting that, same thing there. I'm too far behind. Do a couple more of these mistakes here. Too far behind. Again, notice I'm letting the ball bounce and it's actually hitting the line. So Elisha and I have a drill, actually 2 drills we want to show you to help with this mistake, because ultimately we want to be taking these balls out of the air. We want to be in front of ourselves with our weight shifted forward. We're leaning forward on these.
Yep.
All right, real quick, we love these Engage Pals. We've got a 20% discount code in the description. Yep. These pals are going to bring your game to the next level, and you're going to win every match.
Guaranteed.
All right, so this first drill is super simple. You're just going to get a couple cones, and you're going to put them just in front of that line. So I've got about maybe about 8 to 12 inches in front of the line here. And every single ball that Elisha hits to me, I'm trying to take it in front of the cone. If it gets past the cone, that's too far behind me. So we're gonna do a couple here, and I'm just gonna make sure I'm getting out in front of that cone. Now if I let that drop, see how that hits the cone there? I wanna make sure I'm taking those balls out of the air. Here we go. Take it out of the air, take it out of the air. There we go. Couple more here. See how those are gonna hit the cone? Anytime the ball is hitting the cone, that's too far past. Yep. Again, we wanna make sure we're nice and balanced with the weight on the front of our toes, and we're just staying out in front, paddle face open, and we're just hitting these dinks nice and out in front. All right, before Elisha shares this last drill, please be sure to hit that like button. It really does help us out. Also, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell.
So in this last progression of what we're trying to do here to help us out is we're gonna play a game now, okay? Now, how we're gonna set up our dots is, it depends on the player, right? So some people can reach further than others. So what I'm gonna have, when you start it out, reach as far, get in an athletic stance, reach out as far as you can, and you're gonna put it between the line and as far as you can reach your pal down. So you're gonna put that dot somewhere in the middle there so that you're able to protect it. Now, if you can reach further, that obviously the dot would go further. If you can't reach as far, go a little further back, right? But my job is to protect my dot, and then same thing with Justin. So I'm gonna try to hit his dot, he's gonna try to hit mine. And obviously, we can't necessarily I'm not gonna be able to hit Justin's dot right off the bat because he might just be taking it out of the air and protecting it. So I'm gonna have to move him around to try to get to there. So it's gonna work on your footwork a little bit too. So we'll play a few points here. So we're gonna try to hit each other's dots. I'm gonna maybe move him around and then maybe take it out of there and try to get his dot. Ooh, almost. Oh, that one I almost got.
You would have had that one.
So you wanna keep it kind of low in a good dink so that they don't feel like they can take it out of the air. Ooh. So look how Justin's really protecting his dot well. He's moving me around. I'm kind of just trying to go for the dot here. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, but this gives you a really good, this gives you a focus. that otherwise you might not have with
Right.
taking the ball out of the air.
Well, and I noticed
nice.
right away, I start to feel it in my legs a little
Yeah.
bit more because I'm really getting low for these balls.
Absolutely.
That sometimes I'm not making an effort to get down for and cover that spot.
Yep. If you're standing up straight, just like Justin said, if we're standing up straight, right, we can't reach as low, right? We can't get the ball, so he'll have a clean shot to my dot. Now, as soon as I widen my stance, I get a little lower. Now I can reach and take the ball out of the air a lot more. So exactly what Justin said, make sure you're getting in a good low stance. We can be more aggressive with taking the ball out of the air. And that's what we want to do, especially in dink battles.
All right, Elisha and I, we get our sick white shoes from Frometh. Be sure to check out the link in the description for a 10% discount.